You know, following a straight line and keeping his head straight, and then trying to get his head down and just keep trying to get it relaxed. You know, but if you don't pick a line, they just wobble all over the place usually, and then you don't know they're going crooked. Yeah. So hold and then really, forward and down. So the same thing we were doing in the arena, but keeping them in between your leg.
I want him to look over.
No, and then just forward and relax. No, so your job is to look for danger. His job is to pay attention to his feet and do the gait. Like there, he got a little step pacey. I would have bent him to the left and pushed him off your left leg and then dropped and relaxed. Yeah. But it's everything you were doing in the arena, except again, it should help you out here. Yeah, but don't lift your hands up. That's it. Just squeeze, and then if that doesn't work, keep your hands the same and just add in bending your elbow. And that way you'll try to get yourself out of that habit of lifting your hands up. Yeah. And then again, you're always trying to give to them because you're trying not to be hanging on them. But when I give, I'm still steering. I just pull out to the side if they get crooked. Yeah. And then you're just trying to make sure your butt's relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, everything's relaxed. And your mind is blank except for your riding things. In other words, like thinking about your hands and what you want your horse to do. So we're going to take a right up here, just so you know you're going to bend them to the right. He's looking around a lot. Yep, so keep his head straight. And I know I said be relaxed, but you can still steer. Yeah, and get his head down, breathe. Yeah, when he step paces, do something. Be proactive. Yeah, and then think of pushing him sideways, like half halt, but push him sideways. Don't just pull. Yeah, and then remember, follow a line with your eyes. Pick a line or a mark on the ground to follow. Get his head down. Don't lift your hand. Hold him straight. He's looking around. He's looking left. Yep, so you got to get his head back down. So right now the top of his head is kind of at your chest, which would be fine if he was trotty, but since he's pacey, we want the top of his head below your saddle. So like 6 inches lower. Yep, and then keep catching him with your legs so he stays straight or he leg yields when you ask. And Copper might help him because Copper's on the trotty side, but yeah. So hold, and think, remember everything we were doing in the arena, like 1, 2, release. Hold, 1, 2, release. Yeah. So you get softer and softer, and then keep your butt and everything relaxed. Okay, and then you see the hill coming up. So when we get to that hill, we're going to try and go a little faster in saddle gait. Your job is to keep his head down, think about what's going on, and if you feel him step pacing, go sideways. So either shoulder in, leg yield, and then kind of catching him with your, whichever way you're doing it. Say you're leg yielding him off your left, then catch him with your right, and if he's still step pacing, then push him off your right. His head has to be a lot lower. Yeah, here you might do it because we're on a hill, but otherwise you might not. Get his head down because you're setting yourself up for a step pace. Get his head down more. Keep working it. Think about everything that you learn and you're trying to put it together. He's got to relax more. So it's hold and then give, hold and then give, hold and then give. Yep. And it's not drop them, it's just hold and then like relax your fingers. Hold and relax, and your hands can go forward and down. Keep going. Yep. Too late now. Hold and then forward and down. Hold, then forward and down. Hold, then forward and down. Yep, keep coming. Yep, just bump him with your legs if he's not going. Don't hang on his mouth. You gotta, it's hard because people are like, his head's not coming down or they're not slowing down. You gotta give him a chance. You know, even if he doesn't respond, then pick back up. But when you just hold, he gets curled up. Yep. So now keep coming, but think of like leg yielding off your right leg towards me. More. Yep. Then leg yielding back off your left leg. Yep. So if he keeps step pacing, you do that the whole ride until we get to another hill. Yep. And then remember, hold but then release. Hold and then release. Don't lift your hand up. There you kind of pulled too hard. So each time we're trying to get softer and softer. So, and that means just not pulling as hard. There you go, that's your gait. And you did it on the flat, but then you pulled too hard when you just pulled. Leg yield. Now he's step pacing, but his head's up. His head's up to your chest again. Yep, but hold, release, hold, release, hold, release. Then sideways at the same time. Hold, release, yep. And you have to tell yourself, because I can't get it out of my mouth, you have to be like 1, 2, release, 1, 2, release, 1, 2, release. Or 3 seconds or 4 seconds, but you talk to yourself so you make sure you release. No. No, forward and down, forward and down. Good job, buddy. Tell him, good job. Come on, FlyBoy, you can do this with us. You got it. That's better with his head. That's better. So again, if I'm bouncing, my horse is fox-trotting, but if you're bouncing, you're step pacing. So my bounce is okay, yours is not. That's it. And breathe. See, I'm talking or start talking back. That was the first time he really kind of relaxed there. Don't lift your hands up. It doesn't mean you can't move them, but you squeeze and then you raise them up. So you're doing like twice as much. Yeah. His head's getting better, but remember, release, forward and down, because the lower his head, the more it's going to help you. And you just keep pushing him sideways, back and forth. Every time you feel a bounce, leg yield. So it just starts becoming habit. And then every time he's gating right, you go straight. Yeah, keep going. I'm going to go a little bit behind you. Good. Yeah, remember your hands. Try not to bend your wrist. It's just fingers, then elbows. Fingers, then elbows. And then sideways and forward. Yeah. And relax a little bit more in your back. And breathe. Forward and down with the hands, only holding a couple of seconds at a time, then giving back to him. And after you repeat it 5,000 times, he'll be gating. Yeah, be proactive. Half halt if he's not coming out of it, or just keep leg yielding. So if I'm not up there and he's not out of the step pace, leg yield all the way across the fire trail. And remember, you can practice that shoulder in too. You can do any of those things. Go a little faster. Just bump them with your leg. Yeah, that's smooth. You're still good. Still good, but see, we're going uphill. His head is coming up and he's looking around. So remember, your job is to look around. His job is to look straight and pay attention to his feet, but he doesn't know that's what his job is. So he's got to feel that you're confident that he can let up looking around. So keep breathing, because the more tense you are, the less they trust you. So breathe. Now here you can go faster because it's way uphill. So get his head down. Keep working on it. Keep pushing him forward. Try to get that saddle gait. Feel him driving with his back feet into the ground. Then push a little sideways as it starts to flatten out. Good. Here it goes downhill, so stay slow. That's your pacey part. So anywhere there's a little gully like that, slow down, walk through it, then regain your speed as you go uphill. Otherwise, if you don't shut them down, they'll pace downhill and they'll pace up it. So when you have a pacey on all those gullies, you got to slow way down and make sure their footfall's correct before you speed back up. All right, keep going forward. Keep going, more forward, get his head down. Keep coming, keep coming. There you go, push. You got it, that's correct. That's correct, keep going, keep pushing. So right up here, it's going to flatten out and go downhill for one step. So right here, slow it down, slow way down, get his head down. Make sure he's not pacing, do not pull your hands down. Now speed back up again. Get his head down. Yep, release, hold, release, hold, release. Keep coming, bump him with your left leg. Keep going. Ride, girl, ride. Keep going. You got it, keep going. Keep going. There you go. Get his head down. Yep. Hold, release. Now slow. Sorry. So that's the pacey part. Slow. I would have went slower through that. Does that make sense? Because if they cannot change his feet, once it's going to be harder. Yeah. Don't lift your hands. I know it's hard. You just got to start repeating it to yourself. Stop, back up. That was a step pace. Yep, and you just stared at him and didn't do anything. Now go forward. Then you see the hill coming up. So we'll work on it right now, getting his head down, trying to get him to relax. So when we get to the hill, we can just saddle gait up it. Yep, hold and then elbows. Hold, elbows, release. No lifting, because you keep doing that. Yeah. Now stay slow. You got to read the footing. So we're still not ready. We got to really make sure it's going uphill to get the correct footfall. Now we go. So now add speed. Keep his head down. Hold, release. Hold, release. Don't let that horse tense up. Give to him. Get him relaxed. Talk to him. Come on, buddy. Just put that head down and relax. Hold, release. Hold, release. Leg yield. Keep going until it flattens out or it goes downhill. That's better. Yep. Now he's changing, so get ready. Keep those legs separated. Do your lateral work. Or go over bumps and rocks. Any of those things will separate his legs. I'm going to saddle gait for a minute. Copper's trotting, so I got to pick his head up. Yep, so stay slow here. So you see it? It goes down. Stay slow. Stay slow. Now go. So the same thing after the next one, okay? You got to make sure you're really going uphill before you go forward. So stay slow. Slow down. Stay slow. Stay slow. Because I saw your rein loop. Now go. Get his head. Be more demanding. Good. Now stay slow and then you tell me when you're going to go. Yes, correct. Yep, very good. Make him dig those feet in and push you up that hill. Yep, feel him driving. Get his head down. It's still up at your chest. And don't worry, it will come down at some point because they're going to get tired. Yep, get his attention. Sit back, take a hold of him, tell him he's okay. Go off to the right and move. Go forward. Yep, get after him. Talk to that guy. Hey, what's up? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Bop him with your legs. Bop him. Thank you. Good. Thank you.
You guys look good.
Thanks. Have a good one. So when that stuff comes up, like a guy with a stick, he needs all your help. You were not there for him. I would have took a hold of him and put more contact, and then like, you're fine, FlyBoy. It's fine. It's just a guy with a stick. He might hit you in the head. Come on, we got this. Let's do it. But you have to be there like you're okay, because all he's thinking is that guy has a stick. Is he going to get us? That's a good way for the guy to drop the stick and your horse to spin and bolt. You have to be proactive. Even if you're scared shitless, you're like, it's me and him. He doesn't know what to do. I got to do it. Okay, so now we're going to go again after this dip. But if you're first, you have to take charge. And even if you don't know what you're doing, you got to fake it. Okay, now we go. So remember, head down, leg yield, and hold, release, hold, release. Yep. And if he won't go, you know, then you just kind of bop him a little bit with your legs. There, his head's too high. Yeah. So you might have to hold release 20 times till he keeps his head down. Yeah. Keep after him. Push him off that right leg a little bit more. And anytime the head's not coming down, it's usually he's fading right, because that's his weaker side. So there you should have went slower. Walk. Because if you don't go through those slower, he'll pace, and then if you keep going, he'll stay in the pace. Yep. Okay, now we're going up. So now you can go forward. And as it gets steeper, you can go faster. But you got to keep working on his head and leg yielding. Now push. Make him keep going. That's it. Keep it smooth. Keep his head down. And if it flattens out or goes downhill, slow down, get past it, and then speed back up. So stay slow. Keep staying slow. It's still dipping. Slow. Now go. Good. And then once we get past these bushes, we'll take a break for a minute. Go a little further. There's a view up here. We might as well stand where there's a view. Then I can take your picture. But remember, get his head down. Get his head down. Better.
There's some deer up there.
Some what?
I saw some deer up there.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Look ahead.
That's good. Okay, we're gonna go up here. So even if you go up this, push him, because this gets him right on their back end. Okay. So now we'll let him have grass for a minute, and then we'll walk up and take pictures. Yes, but you, again, if you want a saddle gait, you have to put all the pieces together. That's why you're not getting it, because they're all not together yet. And again, that just takes time. But when I'm not here, you have to talk to yourself. You have to be, hold 2 seconds, release, hands, elbows, sideways, back and forth, get his head down. Does that make sense? Because if you don't, you'll space out and you'll just be looking around and not getting him gait. You have questions? Yes, but see, you do some things where you hold and you do it well once. Then the next time you go like this. And then the next time you do something different. So it's not consistent. and then he's not getting it, so he never gets to the relaxation point
Yeah.
because you keep changing things, and he's like, I don't know what the heck, am I putting my head up or am I putting my head down, or what do I do? So it's just like if I was teaching you, and today I said, you know, squeeze really hard and bend your elbows, and tomorrow I go, pick your hands up. No, pick them up, squeeze. Now do something else. And you're like, what? Yesterday you said. So that's why the more consistent you are, the more you think about it, the more you're on his case, then in time he'll gait and you won't have to do hardly any of this. But now you do till he gets it and you understand each other. And then more important is when you see something, you have to step up your game. He's a baby horse. He's not, you know, 17 years old. You got to be like, I got you. And then talk to the people like, hey, what's up? Hi. So they know it's a person, not some monster with a stick. But you saw that as soon as we talked to that guy, he took the stick down.
He's trying to help a little bit.
Yes, but that's what they do.
Yeah.
So the more, as soon as you get them to talk, the horse at least knows it's human. Because again, everybody goes, they see it's human. I go, nope, they do not see like we see. So you know exactly what he's seeing, help him.
That's why it's sunny today.
It's hard to do everything you need to do to gait when your horse doesn't just gait naturally. So when they're pacey or trotty, or they're wiggly, the FlyBoy is not an easy horse. You have to do a lot to get him to gait correctly, and doing that all at the same time is quite difficult. So I taught him, he knows what to do, but the owner has to do it for it to go well. Yeah, now as it flattens out, think about his head and leg yielding or whatever you need to do. You're going to stay left and we're going to keep going up the hill. Yeah. Yeah, and then I also remember to breathe and relax. Yeah, do something because he's step pacing. Yeah. So you did do something, but I would have done something 1 second after it happened and you waited like 4. Yeah, keep working on his head. Take, release, take, release. Because again, he keeps carrying tension. So when his head's up like that and he's bunched up, he's going to step pace more, not less. So we got to get it down and get his neck and back relaxed. Yep. And then you got to keep your leg on him. So you're going uphill, this is perfect spot, but only if you push him. That's it. So every hill, you make him saddle gait up it. That's the only way he's going to get stronger and learn what to do, is you practicing it. And make sure when there's dips, you don't pace through it. So stay slow till you get over those rocks or up to the rocks. Like, now you could go. There you go. Sit up, take a hold of him. Tell him he's okay. Don't let him deal with it. You help him. That's what a lot of people do. You gotta ride your horse. They don't trust you because you're not helping them. You gotta be step pacing, and if he's not coming out of it, walk and start again. Yep, look up. There you go. Okay. So again, if you're doing stuff and it's not working, then do something else. Get him out of it. Yep. But his head still has to be like 4 inches lower. Yep. And if you see rocks or branches and he's step pacing, just aim for them. Go over them. Then remember, it's still going down. Still going down. Yeah, there you go. Get his attention. He was just staring at that bench. He's like, you don't see the bench, I do, and it's kind of scary. Be proactive. Yep. Stay slow till we get to the black rocks straight ahead. Okay. Now you can start going. So this is pretty steep, so you could go pretty fast as long as he's smooth. Keep going. See how fast you can get him to go and stay smooth, and then just slow down if you lose it. Good. Now slow it down. Stay slow. So now go for it. You've probably got like 20 steps. Get his head down though. Get his head down because you got to practice now. Stay slow. So just do it over and over. Now go for it, but go for it with his head down. Yep. And then remember to release. He's only going to want to keep it down if you release. Then stay slow. He's like, this is bullshit. Stay slow. Okay, now go. But you started letting him go, and that was going to be more of a pace. So you got to set him up to do well. Push, push, push. Go as fast as you can. There you go. Then slow down and do it again. But wait until you're like 5 feet up this next side. So wait, go. That's it. Get his head down. He did it, but his head was up. So again, if that was flat, it wouldn't have worked out. Copper's like, I need air. This hill is so much harder than you people think. And this guy foxtrots, and he does a saddle gait, but he's very much on the trotty side, which just makes him sure-footed. We're gonna give him a break in a minute. So just kind of see where you can see the trail, so we see if something's coming, and then just stop, and we'll just stand. This is good. This is fine. I don't think she heard me. Keep his head down. Hopper's like, come on, give me some air. Keep his head down. Doesn't matter what I'm doing behind you. Okay, stop in the shade to your left. Yep, but face up the hill so you can see what's coming. Okay, now we give him a break. So you're getting the gait going up the hill, but then his head's not down. So when that hill is not there, he's not going to gait. So even though you're getting a smooth gait, you're using the terrain, you still have to practice what you need to do.
I wonder if I need to be tighter on the reins then in this stage, because
it's not tighter, it's releasing.
yeah.
They learn from the release. So if you just keep holding or pulling harder,
Yeah.
he'll go back to how he showed up to me, all bunched up and tense. So you got to you could pull harder for a second, but then you got to let go.
But I'm wondering if I should be a little shorter on the reins with doing that.
You could try it. You can try anything you want. I'm behind you. Now you have to decide. You just pulled his head up from grazing, so I would not let him graze again.
Oh, okay. I was trying to let him see up the hill.
Yeah, but if he's going to eat grass, he's going to turn left. Okay. So you pulled his head up, so just make him stand here like Copper's standing here. Yep. But just relax and breathe, and don't be pulling on him. Unless you straighten him, that's fine. If he turned and you didn't turn him, I would correct him, because then it's him making that decision you didn't ask him to do. And that's the same decision if I canter up behind you and he's like, she's scaring me, I'm going to run away. That's his next decision. He's got to know you're telling him what to do. Just one more minute for Copper to catch his air, and then we'll go. Bolting and rearing and running away because they don't trust the person they're with, and they feel like they have to protect themselves, and their brain says run away because you don't have claws or anything, so you have to run. Okay, now we'll go. Yes, and then again you'll walk off, and then once it starts going uphill, then you can go faster. And again, you can go as fast as he stays smooth. But once the hills are gone, we'll only be able to go so fast. Don't look at his head when you want to go. There you go. So anytime he gets stuck, you have to think to yourself, if I'm looking up, am I using my leg? Does he understand what I'm saying? I can tell you most people's horses do not understand anything you're telling them because many people are not clear. Okay, you're good. Now go. Yep. Keep going, go faster, Yeah, use those legs. And again, if he's not going, then kind of take your legs on and off and bump him a little bit to create the energy if you don't have that stick. Yep. Now as it flattens out, you got to ride better. And do all the things to help him gait instead of relying on the hill. This is why your horses will gait uphill and not on the flat, because they don't know what they're doing and nobody's helping them. Copper, we got to catch up. Okay. Good. Good job. So now you really got to ride because it's flat. And when I say really ride, that means she's got to keep his head down. She's got to leg yield him back and forth. Anytime he gets the gait, she can go straight. Once you know how to do this, then you usually just do like one step of leg yield and they're back in it. That was good. Yep, you didn't speed up right away, so that was great. And you got to get past the down part. That's good. You're doing great. Yeah, this is much more fun than the arena. That was a good power move. He really tucked under his butt. Look, Copper's like, look what you created. Now we can't keep up with it. Another client who will be speedy down the trail. Good job. Look at the trees ahead of you. Aren't those beautiful? Copper is the first cannon. Good. That's okay. We're gonna take a left and then it's gonna start going flat and downhill. So that was all the uphill for the most part. Yeah, we're going left.
So I tightened up on the reins and it made it easier for me.
Okay, then that's good. You're just making sure when you release that you're moving your arms so he's getting a release, because I couldn't see his head from back there. Hi. Yeah.
What is that, FlyBoy?
So even now, like, because you don't know if the person's going to take a hold and like start giving them little jobs and talk to them. Yeah. Thank you. Good, thanks.
Did you go to the Oakdale Rodeo last weekend?
No, we didn't make it. Did you? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So you always just try to help them in the beginning so they trust us. And it's just, even if the thing's not scary, it's letting your horse know if that thing does do something, she's there for me. She's going to tell me what to do and how to safely get me out of this situation. Good job.
It's interesting when he got shot at. That didn't even phase him.
No, each horse is different. They all have their kryptonite, you know, and sometimes that kryptonite is just riding with a bad horse. They don't spook at anything, but they all have something.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah, wasn't that fun? Yes, but at some point you have to go back down.
I know.
Yeah, but now you get all the beautiful trees as we go down, and then we get to cross some bridges and stuff. They always look around a lot with people they don't know, because they don't know if they can trust them yet. And then people, like, if it keeps happening, someone's had the horse for years, I go, they don't trust you, or your reign's, you know, too loose, and you're just letting them do it. But I go, they gotta trust you, so they give that up. I heard something. I don't see anything. Yeah, just make sure it's not going down before you speed up. That was good. Yep, you did it in the right spot. What?
Oh, he was looking for something.
Oh, okay.